Simple as this. Minimize our turnovers, we're gonna win this game. We control the tempo, we're gonna win the game. If we box out, we'll win the game. If we make our buckets and stay under control, we'll win the game.
Just keep doing the stuff that you can do. You know, we'll work on the other stuff later, man, but we're trying to get scholarships right now. If you want to get scholarships, shit, there's no reason you shouldn't have a double-double every freaking game. Every game, man. You know, and we gotta make free throws. Free throws and stop turning the ball over and we fine.
Yep.
You know, and 50-50 balls.
I love grades. I love it. 2016. I love it.
Well, right after Great Night Madness, which that was a success, we jumped into 4 scrimmages that we had. Up first was White Knoll. Really good team, disciplined team. Jason do a real good job with them. Gave us an opportunity to finally go up against some real competition and not just against ourselves. And then right after that, we had Spring Valley. And Spring Valley is a real long athletic team. Coach Dozer, he does a good job with those guys, motivating them. And, you know, seeing us, I kind of felt like, you know, it's like a rivalry in a sense. But, you know, guys came out and really played well. We played 5 quarters, and Spring Valley ended up winning, I want to say, 3 of them, and we ended up getting 2. But, you know, good learning experience for us. You know, went over to the Lower Richland Tip-Off Classic over Thanksgiving break and played against a real good Fort Mills team, which we beat. Played against a real good Lower Richland team, the host team, which we beat. And in the championship game, played Westwood. Gave us opportunity to see some real small guards that could really get after it and play. But I love the way my guys adjusted. Xavier Miller really stepped up for us, and he played real well. Ian Kiner, another senior, he stepped up as well. But, you know, I just love the way the guys started to come together, you know, to say, you know, to tell that we're gonna have a great season, you know, going into the year. After we ended up winning the Lower Richland Tip-Off, beating Westwood in the championship game, our first home game was against Northwestern, which we ended up winning, and we beat them 81-64. And like I said, you know, feeling real good about how the flow of the game is coming to the guys. You know, we playing very good disciplined basketball, taking charges, you know, just doing everything the right way, and ended up playing in the Bojangles Bash and played Lower Richland again. Ended up beating them. In the second quarter, we had a real good run, ended up outscoring them 31-14. But the way we respond, man, is a great thing. And then after we played that game, we ended up going up to Northwestern, and we ended up losing by 2. And the kids were really hurt, disappointed, because, you know, we wanted to put together a season, an undefeated season. And, you know, like I told them, things happen. You know, it was a tough loss for us. And it's a couple things we could have did a little bit better. But the way we bounced back was very important, and we did that, you know. And we ended up going over to the Chick-fil-A Classic, and we played against a real good Southwest Atlanta Christian Academy school. They had a kid named Ballard, man. I mean, he can really score. But what I did was, before that game, I went to Juwan Gary, 6'6" freshman, and I told Juwan, I was like, hey, look, this is an opportunity to show people that you're not just good offensively, but let's show them that you're good defensively too. And he didn't back down. He stepped up to the challenge. We were down, I think, like 51-37, and we ended up going on the run. Stepped the defensive intensity up. And, Dion Bethea came off the bench for us and gave us 17 points, which, it helped. He hit some big threes. But all the guys responded well. Ian Kiner rebounding the ball well, Xavier Miller finishing and hitting big shots, and even Juwan Gary, with his athleticism, blocking shots, or if it was him dunking and finishing around the rim. We ended up coming out on top, which we're in a great situation now because we're 14-2. So I was really excited about that, outside of those 2 losses. With the kind of schedule that we put together, we wanted to play a little bit of everybody. And it's going well, and we got a lot more work to do.